So I thought Saturdays were dead. It's the next level dead when you have to turn the lights on. So I did opt to start in the morning, just after 6, getting in to do the warm-up. Hopefully I can bang this thing out before work. Should be no problem, especially with no one to compete on for equipment. No one's here, I get to pick my own tunes. So, bench press today. Lots of sets, pretty heavy. I'm gonna make sure I have the safety bar set properly because there's nobody here if I drop the weights on myself. Warm-up sets are feeling a bit heavy, but I think that's just because it's the morning. I'm still getting warmed up in general. I think I can still gonna push it, still gonna go heavy on these. That'll be fine. I need to probably start writing down what set I'm on. I had to go back through the camera and check. That always happens when I go through, when I'm doing like 5 sets of something or 6 sets of something. I always forget, oh, was I on the, the 3rd or the 4th or whatever. The 5-3-1 is nice because you only have, one big set to do. If you're at a weight, you only know you're doing one of it before moving on to the next one. Found out set 4, feeling pretty good, hitting 6 reps on everything at, I think it was 75%. So, I don't know, feeling, despite it being the morning, I'm feeling a bit tight, but still pretty strong. Let's hit this. Alright, so bench is wrapped up, doing okay for time. Now I gotta run 4 sets of a superset of 4 exercises. Shouldn't take too long because it's not much setup. And then I got 15 minutes of cardio after, which shouldn't be too bad since it's quite a bit colder in here. Like, I haven't even shed the sweater yet. What would a superset be without getting some face pulls in? So I have been consistently upping the weights and the reps on the isolation exercises. They are feeling better and better too. So, despite it not being like a tangible increase on my 1 rep max, I am still getting, like minor increases on the little things, which is satisfying because I do feel a bit of progress that way. Last set before cardio. These have all been going really well, actually. I'm stronger on all of these things. I'm getting out more reps. I've like tricep extensions. I had to increase my weight and I was still going for max reps. Warming up in the morning, it wasn't so bad for the upper body. We'll see how it goes for lower body. In general, those take longer for me to warm up. Like my actual warm up on leg day every day, which is a bit of light cardio first and then agile 8, takes like 10 to 15 minutes. I'm hoping that's enough, but the other thing is hopefully the workouts don't take too long because I don't want to have to wake up even earlier. I'm doing pretty good for time. Like I'm running at 40 minutes in. I started it just after I started my warm-up, and once this set is done and then cardio is done, that's right on an hour. This is one of the shorter workouts though. Those other ones, like they're getting they're adding a lot more sets to everything, and sets that are not supersets, so those take so much longer because there's slightly more setup involved, but just the rest times is where it really begins to add up. Part of it, I need to work on my efficiency getting from station to station, but all in due time. Like I'm getting the flow of these better. They're seeming to come a bit more naturally, switching from one thing to the other, and it helps a lot to prepare my weights ahead of time. And particularly because I've done these before, I know approximately where I should be starting with. Last one, let's do this, face pulls. I'm sure you're all happy to know. I think I slowly perfected the way to do the cuts. I just need to perfect how to actually do them consistently. When I started it, it was cut out further. Then I brought it in more, and then like every time the shirt curls in, so it brings everything in further. I just got to keep that in mind more for the next ones, but I think after ruining like 10 shirts, I finally got it. About a year ago, or a year and a half ago, I guess, was when I started taking training seriously again, and I was doing the Strong Lifts 5x5 program. And one of the weights that I stalled on was bench, doing 225 pounds. There's 2 plates for 5x5. So that was like a big milestone for me getting past that. The interesting thing about this, today I did 5 sets of 6 reps. The light was less, but it also felt like I felt a lot stronger than doing it. Like I hope so. After a year, I'm getting better and stronger, but I definitely feel like the quality of my reps were there, and I was also keeping my rests to about 2 minutes, whereas I remember when I was doing that one, my rest times were at around 4 or 5 minutes between each set, which really adds up when you look at the 5x5 program. So this one, I was doing slightly less weight, 215 today, and another rep added on. So slightly less weight, but more reps, same amount of sets, and it did feel good. Reps felt quality. Enough of that, now it's time to wrap this sweet morning workout up with a bit of cardio. Okay, workout done for the day. That all felt pretty good. The calories are decreasing. Weight's not falling off just yet, but it'll happen, or maybe it won't happen. I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. Either way, I needed to mix things up with my program for a bit. I'm looking more and more forward to when this is done, so I can, get back to pushing PRs, which are a bit more satisfying than, extra sets and extra reps and things like that. But it is, you can't just always do strength training. You have to mix it up and go on, hypertrophy cycles and deload cycles and then strength cycles. Otherwise your body gets worn out just doing one thing. Cardio felt pretty good today. It's feeling a lot better than ever. In the middle, my legs were feeling a bit weak, arms heavy, but towards the end I felt like I was flying. Like I feel like I've got, I don't know, a lot more distance in me, but since this I'm just doing what the program asked for, and I got to get wrapped up and ready for work. So thanks for checking out the morning workout. Deuces. I need that.